Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey Gee.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey Gee.
And we have not been in the same room together in quite a long time.
I know, this is exciting.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
How's it
Hi.
going?
And so much has happened. We haven't been together, and there is so much to discuss.
I know, where do we even begin? What's our plan?
Taylor did it on purpose. Because she listens to the show.
Yeah.
And so she said, I know that the 13 podcast is going to be out of the studio for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because of vacations and things like that. I'm going to do a lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
I would
So
just
they
like to
can't talk
say hi to Taylor, because she listens to the podcast.
Hi, Taylor.
So, hi, Taylor.
Hey.
Love you.
Taylor,
Big fan.
I think you're onto something. Keep it up, girl. You're going to get there one day. Taylor, you're going to get there one day.
Yeah, so much has gone on. Lots of points. I'm lost in the points, so I don't know where we stand. When's the last show? Where are we starting?
We left off last time we were all together and we talked about Eras Tour stuff. It was right after London, because I remember we have talked about Travis going on stage.
Yes.
Because we were wondering, whose idea was it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were dying to know, oh my gosh, was this Taylor's idea? Was this Travis's idea? Was it like a playful thing? Did it start as a joke? Like, how was it? We had a full-blown discussion about it, and we got the answer.
Yes. This is from Travis Kelce himself on the New Heights podcast. This is what he had to say.
Somehow you made your way onto the Eras stage.
I did.
Whose idea was this?
I initially mentioned it to Tay. I was like, how funny would it be if I just like rolled out on one of the bikes during the 1989, like that era? She started laughing. She was like, would you seriously be up for like doing something like that? And I was just like, are you what?
Yeah.
Sure enough, she found the perfect part of the show for me to come in.
You guys killed it. It was so fun to watch.
I always wanted to pull out this move, but I never knew like when I should pull it out. And it was the Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey, him like doing tap dances.
Oh, yes.
That's one of my favorite moves of all time.
You also did the heel click.
Classic.
Even just this picture on the left of you looking at Tay and just a smile from ear to ear. Did you ever think in a million years you'd be a backup dancer? You got a lot of help.
Are you kidding me? I was up there with 3 professionals. You can do no wrong when Taylor's on stage. She's the best to do it.
Yes, you can do some wrong. You can mess up a show.
The one thing I told myself is do not drop the baby. Do not drop Taylor on your way over this damn couch. I was going to do some extra stuff, and who knows, maybe if I ever do it again, I might do it. But the golden rule was do not drop Taylor. Get her to the couch. Say,
Don't drop the football. No fumbles. No fumbles.
Hold on to the Coach B-Enemy always used to say that ball has our dreams, goals, and aspirations. You do not drop that ball. Shout out to Tay for letting me jump on stage with her. Who knows? Might not be the last time.
Is that a one and done? Do you think they do it again?
He left it open.
He did,
He
but
did.
Do we think they're actually seriously considering it? I feel like it's a one and done.
I think so too.
Yeah, to keep like the impact of it. He's about to go back to practice for football. So I don't really even know when's the next time he's going to be able to go to a show. But I love that we get to like get real-time reporting from Travis himself. Like, I love that he has a podcast, and I love that they do talk about, you know, these things, because that's what we want to know. Also love that he calls her Tay.
I know. So my question is, like, if someone has a stage name, Reese Witherspoon, for example, her real name is Laura Jean. So her friends call her Laura, and other people call her Reese Witherspoon. And I know Taylor Swift's name is Taylor Swift, but as a friend, do we refer to her as Tay? Is that what we're going to call her now? Like, in conversation with her. Like, hey, Tay.
Oof, that's too informal.
I
don't know.
think I have to call her like Your Royal Majesty.
I know.
Personally.
Madam Swift.
Madam President, Miss Swift.
Bestie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just go straight for Bestie. Hey, Bestie. Hey.
But I love hearing Travis say Tay. I think it's so cute.
It's adorable.
I just have to thank Jason for asking the questions that we all want the answers to.
Jason is very in the know.
Do you think they know going into the podcast, or do they have a producer that says you have to talk about these few things because we know it's going to get so much engagement and so many clicks and it's going to be all over the headlines? Do you think they know?
I don't think anybody has to tell them the kind of engagement
they'll
get.
He because for a day or two in between, whenever Travis was on stage, in between when they started releasing this podcast, everyone had that question.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it? Whose idea was it? What was the planning? What was the thought? And he specifically just point blank asked the question that we all wanted to know.
Maybe because if they don't, it just is the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
But they are a top podcast, so it's not like they have to talk about this to get listens.
Right.
They're already
That's
getting
true.
listens. They're feeding us because we want to hear it.
Because they know that we want to hear it.
Yeah.
But also, I think Travis is very proud to be with Taylor. I think he wants to share these things. I think he wants to talk. I mean, look at the way that he was so happy on that stage. Of course he wants to talk about it. But earlier this week, Amy and I were talking off the podcast about okay, if he were to do it again, what part in the show could he do? Beside, if it was to be different, I think it would be really funny if he was one of the Willow witches.
There's just one extremely tall witch.
I think he would absolutely destroy it. He would do great. It would be awesome, and it would be hilarious. But he'd have to learn a lot of choreography with that.
What if he did the August run?
And he had on a dress that was flowy and billowy.
That'd be great. Or like a bike, like he said in 1989. He could be one of the Karma with the fluffy jackets. He knows the choreography.
He does. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you the part of the show that I've thought about being a part of? Because I know at some point I'm going to get the 22 hat. And in my mind, my dream, what I've daydreamed about is when Taylor's bending over and she's giving me the hat and she's saying, thanks for coming, and we give a hug or whatever, I'm going to say, can I do the kicks with you? And then I'm going to join her on stage and do the rocket kicks that they do.
That'd be great.
During the 22 dance.
That would be awesome. Whoa.
That was pretty good.
Whoa. Careful.
I can do it. Taylor. And it's going to be hard. She's going to say, no. No, you can't. Stay down there.
Security.
But that's what's going to happen after I get the 22 hat.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to be in The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived.
Marching
be in the
band.
marching band because I can't dance. I have no rhythm. I've been on stage before on some of those Taylor Swift nights doing the Bejeweled dance, and I'm the one going in the wrong direction. Practice. I'm going on the wrong direction. I can't. I don't have rhythm. Shocking. I know y'all have all seen me twerk, but absolutely no rhythm.
Hey, you do great in the marching band.
I have no idea where.
Well, do we want to just go in chronological order?
Always.
We'll talk about the shows, the surprise songs, our points, and kind of just go in chronological order throughout the episode.
Sure.
Yes.
So after London, the next show was Dublin. You guys,
I saw Nikki Glacier was there.
Look at that.
do you like what I'm wearing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got the quarter zip in Dublin because it has the Tortured Poet on the back. If anybody has any tips on how to wash it, please let me know because I'm really scared about the image on the back fading.
Definitely don't dry it. In the dryer.
And I remember hearing something about people would
pressing it?
iron it with a piece of wax paper over it first
That makes
before
sense.
washing it. I do not know this
Yeah.
for a fact. I just seem to remember when the merch was starting to come out and people were having issues that was one of the fixes.
Well, because one of the shirts that I got at the earlier shows, it did fade. My shirt is completely faded, and I really don't want that to happen to this quarter zip. So if anybody has tips, let me know. Dublin was absolutely incredible. I went with my husband, Ryan, and we are actually going to have a very special episode with Ryan where we're going to talk about our London trip, Ryan's Eras Tour experience, Ryan's Eras Tour review, which he has not shared with me, by the way. He said he wants to save it for the podcast. So we'll get into the personal details about Dublin in our very special episode coming up with Ryan. But in Dublin, we all guessed, believe it or not, Sweet Nothing. And she did play Sweet Nothing on the first night. She matched it up with Hoax. She did State of Grace and You're on Your Own, Kid. Dublin night 2, she did the Albatross with Dancing with Our Hands Tied. She also did This Love and Ours.
Nick. Wow.
I have to say,
That
Nick Adams
Wow.
carried the team in Dublin, even though I was there, Nick carried. Okay? Nick, out of the 6 guesses total in Dublin, you got 4.
Yeah.
You guessed 4 out of your 6 guesses were correct.
Nuts.
And guys, I've been saying for a long time, I really want us to guess more songs, and I would have gotten more right.
Right.
Like
exactly.
if we could guess 3 songs.
Exactly.
That's
or
what
4
you've been
songs.
saying? That's what
I've been saying for this whole time.
Yeah.
You
We've been holding out.
You absolutely carried because you had guessed Dancing with Our Hands Tied, Ours, The Albatross, and Sweet Nothing just across the Dublin board.
That
impressive.
might be more points than I've ever scored in this entire time we've been doing surprise song guesses.
Absolutely,
4 points? That's
absolutely
so
incredible.
many.
So that took our team from 15 points to 18.5 points because I had a point with Sweet Nothing. So because I did contribute. So that was for the Look What You Made Me duo. But over for you guys, Lacey and Amy, you guys also did really well because Dublin Night 3, the night that I was there, even though I really wanted to see You Are in Love, it just so happened that Stevie Nicks was in the audience. And so Taylor performed a mashup of Clara Bow and The Lucky One, which is a combo that Lacey had guessed. But you guessed it for a different night, which still awesome that you guessed it as a combo and she did it. But it was for a different night. So total, that was 1 point. Amy, you had guessed Sweet Nothing, Clara Bow, and The Lucky One, just like scattered throughout. So that took your team from 12.5 to 16.5. So following Dublin, Nick and I have 18.5. You guys have 16.5. So tight game. Tight game. But Nick, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Congratulations, VIP. And again, I will be getting more into the personal details about Dublin with Ryan in our next episode.
Question. Ryan hadn't seen the Eras tour, right?
Correct.
Like, period. So
he saw the movie.
Okay.
He went with me to the movie theater.
Okay.
To see that. But he hadn't seen the Tortured Poets set. And it's different to experience it in person.
Yeah.
So
totally.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Yeah, after the show, like Ryan and I we went to London after we were in Dublin, and I was like, so what did you think of the Eras tour? We had this whole week of a vacation, just him and I. And he was like, nope, saving it for the podcast. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Do you ever try to compare your life to others, like looking at their social media, looking in their windows, think that, there's a better man or something? I have a suggestion on what you should do when you catch yourself comparing your life to someone else's. You should talk to our friends at BetterHelp.
And you know what they say, comparison is the thief of joy. And it's so easy to envy other people's lives. I kind of find it a little ironic that Instagram Reels are called Reels because they show, not everything is real that you see on social media. And talking to a therapist can help you realize that in real time.
I've discussed it with my therapist that I don't feel like I'm on track and the way that I should be. And I have mentioned social media before. And my therapist is quick to point out the fact that it's not all real. I just had a girlfriend get back from vacation and it was horrific. And she was telling me and my friend about it. And she said, well, but everything looks so good on social media. And she said, that's because that's not real. And unfortunately, that is life. But if you're ever feeling that way, you should give BetterHelp a call. Talk it out to your therapist and realize that you're not the only one feeling that way. And it's just healthy to be able to talk to a therapist and bounce ideas and bad thoughts off of them.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/TaylorSwiftFan today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TaylorSwiftFan.
Okay, then after Dublin, Taylor went over to Amsterdam, and Amsterdam was a good weekend. Me, Nick, and Amy, we all guessed I'm Gonna Get You Back at some point throughout the weekend, which she did do. She did the mashup of I'm Gonna Get You Back and Dress, which is unbelievable. She did that Amsterdam night 2. Let me backtrack. Amsterdam night 1, she did Guilty as Sin with Untouchable, The Archer, and Question. What a mashup that was.
Yeah.
But none of us had guessed any of those songs. And then night 2, she did I'm Gonna Get You Back and Dress. And of course, because it was 2 days after I saw her, she did You Are in Love and Cowboy Like Me. And I just had to LOL. I had to laugh. at that because
She's
that
a
was
funny girl.
She's so funny. She's so funny. And then night 3, she did Sweeter Than Fiction with Holy Ground, and then
Oh my gosh.
there was an entire performance where she serenaded Mr. Travis Kelce because she did Mary's song mashed up with So High School, mashed up with Everything Has Changed.
And it was the anniversary of the Kansas City game that he went to. Why did we not pick up on this?
I don't know. I guess we need to put it in my calendar so I remember every year.
I know.
Yes, unbelievable. Also, just like, I cry just thinking about Mary's song is a song that is on Taylor's debut album. She wrote it when she was like 15 or 16 years old. She wrote it about her neighbors. It was this like older couple and they were, in love. And she said it was like, the love that she aspires to have one day, like made her believe in love. And she has the lyric, I'll be 87, you'll be 89. And when her and Travis started dating, that was like the lyric that everybody used because that's Travis's number, as we know. So for her to for her to perform that mashed up with So High School, which is like the most recent song like about him and like how being with him like feels like being in high school, like I just cry.
And I love the videos of her performing that song because when she is getting to that line, you can tell on her face she's excited to sing this line. It's like 2 lines away.
Yeah.
And you can tell she's really starting to smile and get giddy. And then she sings the line and she has a big smile on her face. And you can tell. And everyone's cheering and screaming at that point. It was really cute.
And there's videos of Travis, too, because he was up in a suite. He wasn't in the VIP tent. He was up in a suite because Patrick Mahomes and Brittany were there as well. And there's videos of him just like...
I think he wiped a tear away.
Wiped a tear, like kind of just like clutching his pearls, like holding his heart. I think at one point he took a video on his phone. And somebody made a good point because So High School is a little bit of it is in the set list of the Tortured Poets set, but it's like fun and big and a big song, production, whatever. But the first time she played it for him probably was like on the piano, right? And so for her to play it on the piano again.
Fans did say that Travis was crying and Brittany Mahomes went over and like consoled him.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's what people on TikTok were saying. Just so beautiful. People were also saying like, I feel like I'm crashing their date. Like I'm third wheel at this Eras tour.
Yeah.
But how incredible, how heartwarming, what a perfect mashup. Love, love, love them.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the timeline, but when was the time when he showed up, when Taylor didn't know Travis was going to be there and she recognized him in the tent?
Dublin Night 3.
That's
when I
Dublin
was
Night
there.
3. Okay. Did you see those videos? So
I heard about it. I didn't see the video.
I guess the word is Travis wasn't going to be there or something.
He had
like
a
that.
wedding the night before.
That's right. He was in LA at a
In
wedding.
LA,
That's right.
yeah.
And then he shows up like an hour into the set.
Yeah.
And then Taylor's singing and she's performing and she looks into the tent and she sees him and she has the biggest, most excited face.
Yeah.
And it's really sweet.
It was so perfect.
It was during August. It was, yeah.
And you can see too, like there's like a video that's kind of like from somebody up in the higher in the stands. And you can see like the moment where she sees him and then everybody that's like on the floor like also turns around and like sees him, which is just like so cool.
That's right. Lacey, you did say it was during August because I remember watching the video because right after she recognizes him, she's looking at him and she says, "We'll be twisted in bed sheets." And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What a time to recognize your man. That's why he came in at that song.
Right. Yeah.
That's why.
I love that so much. That's so sweet. So that weekend, Amy, you had guessed the combo of I'm Gonna Get You Back and Dress.
Yes.
But again,
Different night.
a different night. But still cool.
It is cool.
Like, when you guess the right combo but on a different night, how does that make you feel?
Slighted. Robbed of all the points.
Like you were like so close.
I still feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll see on social media because we post our guesses on
Yeah.
social media. I'll see like, way to go. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
At least there's some recognition there.
Yeah. So in Amsterdam, Nick and I racked up another 1.5. So that took us to 20 points total. And Amy and Lacey, thank you, Amy. You guys got another point. So you're at 17.5 at this point following Amsterdam. But then we move over to Switzerland, where Lacey shined, absolutely shined with her surprise song guesses. So Zurich Night 1 was July 9th. So we all guessed Last Kiss, and she performed Last Kiss. She didn't do it on the guitar, though. She did it on the piano. For a second, I was like, what if she doesn't do it? I kind of thought, like, it'd be kind of funny, but also, like, what?
People would riot.
I know. And didn't she say something when she was about to play? She said, "Happy July 9th to those who celebrate,"
Yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah, I think
Really
so.
fun.
And she said, so she ended up doing a mashup of Right Where You Left Me and All You Had to Do Was Stay. And I think before that, she just said, these are a few of my favorite songs. And then she did Last Kiss with Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. But we had all guessed Last Kiss with different combos.
Yeah.
Lacey and I both guessed it with LOML. Nick guessed it with Picture to Burn. And Amy, you guessed it with Cornelia Street. All great combos, I think. But
Just not the right one.
just not the right one. And then Zurich Night 2, she did a mashup of Closure with A Perfectly Good Heart. And then Robin and Never Grow Up, which is a combo that Lacey had guessed this time on the correct night.
Yes. Confession. It was Amy's guess.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What happened?
So we are a team,
Right.
and so we will discuss. And I said, I just want to put on the record, because she said her guesses, and I said my guesses. And I said, but just on the record, if it happens, I just want someone to know that this is my backup guess. She's like, I'm taking your backup guess.
Well, it was great. So why was that your backup guess?
I really thought Aaron Dessner was going to be there.
I had heard that too.
because he was at a festival in Switzerland on the 9th. So I was like, and then he has something on the 11th. So I was like, okay, he has to be there on the 10th then, but he wasn't.
So I did it just to cover our bases if he was there.
So it was a strategic thing. Yeah.
I was completely shocked to be correct, but that was Amy. I can't remember what my guesses were, but I think I had Right Where You Left Me. So I would have gotten something, but just not correct. But okay, Closure, Perfectly Good Heart. What was that mashup? Well, was it a surprise song for a very specific reason? Swimo on TikTok had this to say.
So last night I made a post explaining a post that was made by Maddie Healy, and a recent post. And I was explaining it sounded like it was a message to either the SwifTeas or for Taylor. And after today, I'm pretty sure it was for Taylor. And it essentially was saying that yes, it was real and I didn't want to leave. And Taylor, during her surprise song, the one on the guitar, she played a song that specifically says, I got your letter, I'm doing better, I don't need your closure. Why would you want to break a perfectly good heart? AK, screw off, bro. I don't care anymore. It is long gone. Don't even talk to me. Taylor said, go away.
So was that the reason? We don't know. She has put out messages before in her choices and stuff. So was that a fuck off to him? Was it just random? Who knows? But
I saw a theory. I thought maybe you would have seen this theory, Lacey. Closure and A Perfectly Good Heart are both, and Robin, I believe, are both track 14. Robin, if you look at it as like the Anthology being a track list, they're track 14. And so people are saying those are 3 fortnights, if you will, I guess.
Okay.
And if you follow that, it'd be, I guess technically it'd be 6 weeks. And 6 weeks from now would be the final show in London.
so I don't know when in London that's going to be. I'm going to a show on the 17th.
What night is that? Because I think she's doing 5 nights.
In London?
I think.
Yes.
I'm going Saturday the 17th. I am looking for 1 ticket. If a SwifTea is selling any tickets, my friend did not get a ticket. I'm going with a listener of ours, Pippa from across the pond. Yeah, so I'm going with Pippa and her fiance, but we were only able to get 3 tickets, and my friend is willing to go solo if she can find a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be kind of surprised, as it gets closer. Even when I was in Dublin, the weekend being there, I saw so many posts of people being like, I have a ticket, couldn't make it last minute for whatever reason. It's unfortunate when people buy tickets and then they can't go, but it's they'd rather it go to a SwifTea than it just go to waste.
Yeah.
So I feel confident that you'll be able to find one.
Yeah, so if anybody has a ticket they need to get rid of, please hit me up, Lacey Gee 13 for the night of the 17th. I need 1 ticket.
I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. But yeah, so Lacey, in Zurich, she did 2 nights, and you got 3 out of the 4 songs right. So that's 3 whole points. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Okay, so I don't math. Where are we now? Have we caught up to you yet?
So
close.
At our current standings, after not like tallying them up for like 3 different cities, at our current standings, Nick and I, for Look What You Made Me Duo, we have 22 points. Uh-oh. Thank You, Amy, has 21.5.
Yay!
So it's
close.
it is a half point game. It's a half point difference.
Nuts.
So there were dates that each team had really good performances.
Yes.
Wow.
But you guys, not that Amy, you know what I mean, but you guys did so good.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Whoa, did you see the condescending tone there,
No.
Lacey?
No.
Did you see that?
Hey,
Goodness.
I'm so proud of you.
It's okay. It is a team effort,
Wow.
mostly by Amy. But thank you for letting me tag along on your team.
I say yay us. Yay all of us.
Yay, all of us. Yeah. We all did great. Okay, so now we're moving on to Milan.
Yes.
Milan. So let's guess some surprise songs for Milan, shall we? I think on the first night, she is going to perform Dear John and Mad Woman.
Let's go, teammate.
Okay, I didn't know how to feel. I put the complete discography Taylor Swift on shuffle.
I love this.
Yeah, and I took some of those suggestions, but then I went with some of my own theories as well because I did get I Know Place's voice memo. Started laughing immediately. I'm like, who's saying that? I'm used to Anna saying that to me, not Taylor Swift.
Why is Taylor quoting Anna?
And Christmas Tree Farm. So,
Hey, that'd be funny if she did that.
those are not my guesses. This is more theories, so we'll see. But night 1, I'm going with Cassandra, and I Did Something Bad. She just closed out debut. Is she now going to close out rep? Everybody's clowning for rep, but that's every single weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But let's go, Cassandra, and I Did Something Bad.
Yes. Okay, number 1 fun fact about Milan is you can spot pink flamingos in a city park. So I'm going slut.
Okay, good.
And then also it's a fashion capital. So the lyrics, I dress to kill my time, I'm saying death by 1,000 cuts.
Ooh,
Yes,
okay.
let's go.
Okay, I spent like so much time this morning trying to figure out like what to do because the points are so close that this is really starting to matter a lot. For the only reason that I'm picking these songs is really because in Zurich she did track 14s. Milan night 1 is July 13th, so I just picked 2 track 13s.
Love it.
So I'm gonna pair up False God and Clean.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm nervous.
I know.
All right, let's move on to Milan Night 2. I believe that Taylor is going to perform Tied Together with a Smile, and Today Was a Fairy Tale.
Love it.
Awesome.
Automatically clapping for me?
No.
I was typing.
Yeah, I you were just 1/2 second ahead of me.
Yeah.
I was
Kind of like we're a half point ahead of you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Shoot.
Nick, what was your second song?
Today Was a Fairy Tale.
Lacey?
Okay, I have been pro that other team until now, but now I think we're officially enemies. We're rivals.
She's gonna play Bad Blood for us.
So on night 2, this is where my Spotify shuffle came into play. Should Have Said No, and Moment I Knew.
Good stuff.
I think that'd be a great pairing. It's been a
yeah,
while.
definitely.
So let's go. Should Have Said No and Moment I Knew.
Night 2, I have Clean and Happiness.
Okay. Happiness, I saw it's the only one that she hasn't done from Evermore.
That's correct.
Okay.
Let's hear
have
it.
an internal battle because we have been guessing the combination Cassandra and Mad Woman. It is an absolutely solid combination, and it's only a matter of time before Taylor does it. And I've been guessing it in like every city. And I am really scared. This is a haunted situation because I'm really scared that when I don't guess it, she's going to do it. And that happened with Haunted, I think, a while back. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm guessing Cassandra and Mad Woman.
Hey, that's good. The people want it.
The people want it. But
Go for it.
I'm wondering, it is such a solid combination. It's also a very powerful combination that I'm wondering if maybe she's holding on to it for whenever she announces Reputation. Because I do think it could go with the Reputation theme of it all, you know? So it's a risk I'm taking again. So we'll see. Nick, I'm sorry if it's a waste.
It's a solid guess.
No, it's a great guess.
But
I love it.
Yeah, only 2 nights in Milan, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. Let's turn to Swift Talk real quick. If there is a rep announcement this weekend, if not, we will see. It's every single weekend that people are guessing. But Clean on TikTok still remembers this old theory. It's been a while since I've heard it, but see if you remember this.
I'm shook. Remember when we thought we were going to get Rep TV because November 10th was in the 1989 Taylor's version and it has the S that looks like a snake? Some have thought the end of Reputation says N10. The Fortnite acoustic music video just dropped and I did notice that it did glitch. It just kind of went on repeat. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until I watched Nikki's post, and I'll tag her below. I'm sure you already follow her already, but she stated that it glitches at 3:14 and 3:15, so right in between there. She did the SwifTea math, and the 314th day of the year is November 10th, and we obviously know that was the original release date. This is totally more than a coincidence. It's actually lining up. So now that this glitch happened at that time frame, are we actually getting Rep TV on November 10th?
So
Maybe.
Hey.
let me.
Anything is plausible.
Oh my gosh, there's been just so much. Threes. There were 3 Fortnite versions that came out. People are clowning about a 3 sisters theory about Woodville possibly coming out.
Let's go.
Yeah, there is so much that people are clowning over right now. Also, the 3rd anthology. Are we getting a 3rd? There's been theories all along
Beatles.
about.
Oh, right,
yes.
right.
So are we going to get a 3rd album from the Tortured Poets department? Are we finally going to get Woodvale, if that's a thing? I know that she has said she was on Jimmy Fallon, I believe, and she debunked that theory. But going back and watching it, she gives such a long answer to go around and doesn't flat out say no about Woodville. That's resurfaced now on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. Or is Taylor just like, I've done enough, girl, chill? I don't know. But there are just so many theories and so much potential that could happen. And this last one, Daria Bersinger put this together from the TikTok challenge that Taylor Swift is having people do right now.
Here we go.
Swifties, if there's ever been a time to panic, it's right now. Did you read the terms and conditions for this bead challenge? Did you know that after 11 weeks of collecting beads, you are going to be receiving a digital note from Taylor Swift? What does that include, Taylor? Are we getting an announcement? Are we getting an announcement?
Okay, I have a bone to pick with TikTok. Oh, well,
Sorry. Go ahead. I was drinking it. I gulp.
you didn't hear it?
It was very loud. Don't worry, I'm leaving it in there. But she definitely
Just
was
looked up and
chugging
Amy
her
was
beverage.
giggling so hard. All right, sorry.
Just
Back
got
to business.
really hot.
I think it's because your microphone like picks up things even if you're like far away.
Yeah, it's not me. It's the microphone.
It's the microphone. Definitely.
Amy's going on record saying, I'm not a loud drinker.
Yeah. I have a bone to pick with TikTok because I wanted to participate in this like little bead challenge thing. And the first week I did what they said. I posted, I used the hashtags and everything, and I never got my little bead thingy. I never got the little thing that said Tortured Poets. Whatever. So then I was like, okay, if I missed the first week, am I not going to be able to get the voice memo note at the end? I don't know. So I'm just.
That is.
If anybody at TikTok is listening, send me a DM.
And Taylor Swift listens. So just
Right.
let us have the memo. We've proven that we love you, Taylor.
I'm sure people will share it anyway.
Yeah.
Looking at the Eras Tour schedule, I've noticed that there's nothing at all going on in September. And in the past, we've noticed that when the Eras Tour movie was released, it was a month in the Eras Tour where nothing was happening.
October?
Yes. And then it was the Tortured Poet. It was April. Mm-hmm. Nothing was happening on the Eras Tour schedule. And there is nothing going on. So I'm thinking that's when we're going to get either Reputation or Debut.
Mm-hmm. Hot take, Amy.
It has
I have
to
not
be.
heard that
It
on
has to
Swift
be.
Talk at all. That is a great theory that something can happen during that break.
And September 13th is a Friday.
Right.
So I've kind of, I've been thinking September 13th, but it's just a matter of
when will she announce
it? And I mean,
and if we're right.
But it is the perfect opportunity to roll out an album for sure. For sure. And that means we'd have to plan another party. Yay! But anyway, very close game, very exciting. What an incredible time to be alive at the same time as Taylor Swift. A great time to be a Swiftie. I'm really excited to tell you guys more about my European excursion, about Dublin, about London, about all the Swiftie places that Ryan and I went to, the Swifties that we met abroad. I'm really excited to tell you guys about it. So Ryan is coming into the studio so we can record a very special episode. Ryan's 13 podcast debut.
And the first time that Anna's going to get to hear
Ryan's
actual review.
Yes.
Yeah. Very excited. Can't wait to get into it. That'll be next time.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.